Are you all right, Kieran? You are not hurt?
I feel lonely.
She wanted the old god soul all along. Is it worth reminding myself that perhaps I do not know everything after all? My mother has the soul of an elven goddess, or whatever Mythal truly was, and her plans are unknown to me.
It's pretty terrifying of a thought, Morgan. I mean, oh, this is definitely not at all what I thought was going to happen when I came in to check on you and everything. So here we are. Your mother is something beyond comprehension by most people, now has the soul of an old god, and I don't even know where we go from here. All right, but what is the old god soul exactly? Like, is this all like the memories and everything like that of the old god? Is it just a spark of their power? What is it?
So Kieran had the soul of an old god.
Taken from the archdemon at the final battle of the Fifth Blight. Yes, he has never known anything else. I'm uncertain what effect this will have on him.
But why did you...
I told you at the temple, the magic of old must be preserved, no matter how feared. Kieran had a destiny, and now it is in Flemeth's hands. I suppose we shall see what she does with it.
Interesting. All right. You did the right thing, though. Kieran was worth more than any of that.
For what it's worth, I think you did the right thing.
Did I? She was testing me, and I cannot tell whether I passed.
You have your son, though. Does it matter at this point?
Now we must prepare to face Corypheus himself. It seems Mother was right. The voices of the well tell me I will be able to match his dragon. All that remains is for you to find him.
Oh, find him. Fine. Find him. That's easy. I can totally find him. I have no idea how to find him. I will, though. So here's the biggest question. Did Kieran open up the Alluvian, or did Mythal do it? If Flemeth/Mythal opened up the Alluvian, does that mean she has a key to every single Alluvian, or can just open up any Alluvian that she wants? Or maybe it's not a coincidence that Morgan found this Alluvian whenever she did. Maybe Mythal had the key all along to this one. The question is, though, could the ancient elves, the gods and goddesses of the ancient elves, could they open up any Alluvian that they wanted? Did keys not matter to them? I don't know. None of the answers, though, or none of the questions, whatever those answers are not going to bring me comfort. I would like that Alluvian out of my stronghold as quickly as possible, though, I think is what I've determined, because who knows? Mythal could be back at any moment. Hey, Morgan, is Kieran doing okay?
Mother must be very pleased. If I see her again, I will have no choice but to do every single thing she commands.
Ooh.
I feel certain what happened at the Temple of Mythal must somehow have been her influence.
Maybe? It's possible, but maybe it was just your own doing. I mean, I guess anything is possible at this point, but I kinda felt like Morgan just being Morgan, you know?
As I recall, you insisted on drinking from the well.
Which she would have known I would do.
So it's all a conspiracy? Corypheus too?
Why not? He must have acquired that elven orb somewhere. I suppose we have little choice but to proceed and be thankful she assisted us at all.
Yeah. That's fair. Did Flemeth tell me the truth?
Do you trust what Flemeth told us?
About what she is. I am uncertain.
Same.
I knew there was more to her than I realized, that she was not truly human. But this? I once found her grimoire, and that was where I learned her immortality was gained by stealing the bodies of her daughters. Flemeth claims I misunderstood. It is not forced on the unwilling. Meaning I might agree to such a thing? Impossible, yet there seemed an undeniable sense of truth to the things she told us. All my years spent hunting for arcane mysteries, and the greatest was the one I left behind.
Yeah, it happens, doesn't it? I will talk to you later, though.
I'll leave you to the garden.
Until next time, then.
Kieran, I hope you're doing okay after everything. You know what? Kieran, you should go into the kitchens and get some cookies. Tell them the Inquisitor sent you and says that you can have as many cookies as you want after all of that. I have that power, right? I'm the Inquisitor. I have to use my powers for a force of good at some point. All right. Sarah, Bull, Blackwell, I should probably go say hi to everybody because everybody's on this goodbye Riley kick, even though we're not going anywhere. We're going to go kill Corypheus and then, you know, everything's going to be back to normal. Cassandra, do you need to talk to me? You are looking awfully much like you do.
Victory in the Arbor Wilds.
Yes.
The archdemon might have been a real threat to our army, but it flew off once we turned the tide. It is still out there, however. I wonder what Corypheus plans now.
I mean, does he have any plan? Has he ever had a plan, really? Sometimes I don't know with him, but maybe he'll just run and hide.
He'll hide. What other choice does he have?
Do not underestimate Corypheus. He is powerful, and you have yet to fight him one-on-one. But he will come. You will get your chance.
You're probably right.
It wouldn't be any fun if all this was over so soon.
Corypheus believes himself a god. Pride alone demands he not slink off into the shadows.
No, you're right.
I have faith you will be victorious even so. Not long ago, this was impossible to imagine. You, a valued friend, victory close at hand. The time has come to consider what will come next.
What will come next? Don't jinx it. I have plans, though. My plans are to just clean everything up, set the mages free, get rid of all the red lyrium. I'm sure there were a few other things on that checklist that I had to do, and then build a house in the Emerald Graves where nobody will find me, and Cullen and I will just stay there forever and be happy. Those are my plans. Hopefully those plans, you know, actually happen.
Oh, I have plans of my own.
As you should. Blessed are they who stand before the corrupt and the wicked, and do not falter. You have come far, my friend. It has been an honor.
Likewise. How did we get this far away? I mean, that was a long walk we took. Blackwall. I will go say hi to him quickly, because I'm here. Oh, how come we never cleaned up this room? Out of all the rooms that got cleaned, this room is a passage room. Like, you kind of walk through it. It is weird that this castle has these kinds of rooms, but how come we never cleaned this one? There are so many rooms that still need to be cleaned. That's definitely on the to-do list as well. 100%. We can't have untidy rooms. Whoever gets this place after I leave is gonna have a whole heaping lot to clean on a daily basis, and I do not envy them at all. Hey, Fairbanks. Blackwall, you're here.
So it's done?
Just about. The little ones in the camps don't have much. I thought this might cheer them up.
It was nice of you.
Even in the midst of war, they deserve to be children.
It's almost time. Are you ready?
I am. I've been ready for a long time. Things become clear on the battlefield. It's where I truly know myself. Everything else fades.
Well, good. You seem happy.
You're content. I'm glad.
I am. There has always been one constant. I am a soldier. I am trained to kill, to follow orders, and to ask no questions. But this time, I'm fighting for something I believe in. The people I care about. I chose to stay with the Inquisition. I chose this fight. And the difference is profound. I have only you to thank.
Well, let me know what the kids think about the toy that you made them, Blackwell. All right, I'm gonna go see Sarah. Oh, Cole, I want to go say hi to Cole too. That was such a fun outing we had the other day. That was really good. I'm glad I got to take Cole out before, well, everything, because, I mean, the world has definitely gotten even crazier since I last really got to talk to Cole, which is odd to think about because the world was already very insane. Good day! Hey, Bull, did you want to talk or are you doing okay?
So to kill Corypheus, all we have to do is kill his dragon first?
Yep.
That's easy. We're good at killing shit. Just one more big fight to put this Magister asshole down for good. I knew you'd get us here, boss.
Bull, I wouldn't have been able to do it without you.
It's been an honor, Bull.
Oh, don't get like that. This isn't goodbye.
Finally!
We're kicking this guy's ass.
Finally, somebody who thinks along the same lines as I do, but Bull, it has been an honor. I'm gonna go see Sarah and make sure she's doing okay. Bull's the only one that gets me, I swear. All right, Sarah, what are you up to?
I'm sorry. Oh wait, no, I'm not.
What?
It's just the funniest, isn't it? That creaky old Abelas in Mythal saying the elves weren't destroyed by Tevinter.
You're gloating? Is that what's happening right now? You're gloating?
That's some long dead you're gloating over.
About time I got mine back. Elvie elves have shoved victim in my face 1,000,000 times. Like being sad makes them better than me. Turns out they're not victims. They're the same as everyone else. Arseholes. Plus, a big old temple full of demon-worshipping lies. Grand, that.
Demon worshipping what? They weren't worshipping a demon. They were worshipping Mythal, and I mean, come to find out, was actually a real person and not a demon. What? Where do you get these things from? Sarah, you should definitely be careful about who you hear your gossip from, because 9 times out of 10, you're getting it wrong, and you're gonna spread these rumors everywhere, and then this is why people think I'm the Herald of Andraste, Sarah. You gotta bring this back down, girl.
So your main takeaway is that elves worshipped demons?
Well, they never call them that, yeah? But that's what it had to be.
Why?
I mean, it was impressive and all. Makes the Dalish look like tits for living in the woods, but so what? There can't be a bunch of gods and the Maker.
Why not?
Don't matter how much or little you believe, those don't fit. So call me stupid, but I believe the stuff not made up by dead people who failed. Mythal is a ruin full of demons. I mean, it just makes sense, right?
No. No. It doesn't. At all, Sarah. It can be that, I mean, I don't necessarily believe in the Maker or that there were ancient elven gods or anything like that. I do believe that there was potentially one individual who stood above the rest and made a big impression, and hence we have the legend of the Maker at this point. And I also think that the ancient elves, the gods and goddesses of that time period, were actually real in some fashion and then became worshipped. Because, I mean, every tale has to start somewhere, doesn't it? I don't think that they were worshipping demons, though. I mean, who knows if demons actually existed in the same form that we know them now. There might not even have been the same level of corruption that we have now. It might be something that's just kind of come about over the centuries. So what if even some of it is true?
There's so much history there. What if some of it is true?
No, now you're stupid. You can't think that because it's stupid.
But everything we saw.
Why believe it? Because
we saw
Abelas
it.
looked weird. If that's all it takes, Coryphe's shitheel is full of lumpy truth. You're not even an elf. Why are you being so damned elfy? You're the frigging herald of Andraste.
No, I'm not.
Every time you open your mouth, you'll sound like an idiot.
Sarah, I'm not the Herald. I have never been the Herald. And we learned in the Fade that I was right the whole time. I am not the Herald. Andraste didn't save me, nothing like that, and I don't sound like an idiot every time I open my mouth. I sound like somebody who is analyzing everything around them and trying their best to make sense of all of the different pieces and trying to see how they actually fit together and what is truth and what is lies, and I'm doing something called analytically thinking about it. So it doesn't make me sound like an idiot. If anything, Sarah, you just constantly saying it's all stupid and just leaving it at that doesn't sound good. Sarah. I've already said I'm not her herald.
It's not as if it matters what I believe. I've already denied being the herald.
Not for me to say, yeah. Just saying. Anyway, believe what you want. So long as we kill Coryphy fish. Whatever.
Fair. Every single time I talk to Sarah, it's like a argument that goes nowhere, and I feel like nothing got accomplished.
Corypheus died, and then he didn't. That's why he always felt wrong, like he didn't fit inside himself. He wears another man's life. I thought dying was forever.
You and me both, Cole. You and me both.
So did I. Corypheus seems to break a lot of rules.
But is it him? Is he real? If a man can be dead and then not... Could I have saved the real Cole?
No, I don't think you could have. I don't think that that's at all what that means. Corypheus is an entirely different entity, Cole. I don't... You did all that you could, and that's all that matters.
What happened to him wasn't your fault.
His hands were bruised from beating on the wall. It was dark, like the cabinet where he hid to escape his father. His belly hurt like knives, throat cracked dry. He was alone. I pushed through and held his hand. It was all I could do. He said, "Thank you." Thank you.
Well, hopefully Cole feels a little bit better. Have I really chatted with everyone? I saw Vivian, Dorian, Varric. I said hi to Bull. I said hi to Sarah. I said hi to Cole and Cassandra and Blackwall. Saw Liliana, Dorian. Yeah. I think that was everyone. I think I can go get that hug from Cullen that I've been just wanting.
Though all before me is shadow, yet shall the Maker be my guide. I shall not be left to wander the drifting roads of the beyond. For there is no darkness in the Maker's light, and nothing that he has wrought shall be lost.
A prayer for you?
For those we have lost, and those I am afraid to lose.
Afraid to lose? Cullen, what are you talking about?
You're afraid?
Of course I am. Corypheus possessed that Grey Warden at Mythal. What more is he capable of? It's only a matter of time before he retaliates. We must draw strength wherever we can. When the time comes, you will be thrown into his path again. Andraste, preserve me. I must send you to him.
Cullen, we both know that this has to happen. There is no other way around it. I have to go. I have to finish this. We have to be able to live our lives without him, but I have good luck on my side.
There's nothing to worry about. I have luck on my side, remember.
That's less comforting than I'd hoped. Whatever happens, you will come back.
Is that Cullen, my boyfriend, talking, or Cullen, the leader of the Inquisition army, talking?
Is that an order, Commander?
No, but as one of your advisors, I strongly recommend it.
If you say so.
So I think it's finally time.
A buckle over with turquoise, 5 feathers.
You're so bold.
Are they talking about? Okay, I have no idea what those two. They're always gossiping. It's time to judge Samson. Hello, hi. Would you please bring me Samson? Oh, what is this?
Find your mirth elsewhere.
Is that you, my little court gesture? Oh, I've missed you. Oh, you look so good, Florian. Oh, aren't you just the scariest but funniest thing? Oh well, my day has been made. Okay, bring me Samson. It's time to judge him.
Forgive me, Inquisitor. For personal interest, I have relieved Josephine, as you might expect.
Of course, Cullen. Whatever you need.
Knight Templar Samson, general to Corypheus, traitor to the Order. The blood on his hands cannot be measured. His head is too valuable to take. Kirkwall, Orlais, many would see him suffer. I can't say I'm not one of them.
Add me to that list too. Too valuable to kill though? Really? Don't worry. He'll suffer in the end.
I can make him answer for what he's done.
The Red Lyrium will steal your vengeance. You know what it does. Corypheus only delayed my corruption.
Are you still loyal to that thing? He poisoned the Order, used them to kill thousands.
Templars have always been used. How many were left to rot like I was, after the Chantry burned away their minds? Piss on it. I followed him, so Templars could at least die at their best. Same lie as the Chantry. The Prophet just isn't as pretty.
Maddox respected you. How did you command the loyalty and respect of somebody like Maddox?
I found your people. They believed in you, believed your cause was righteous.
Not your business, Inquisitor.
It is now.
Your friend Maddox was so loyal, he killed himself. For you.
They were always going to die. I saw what Corypheus was doing. So yes, I fed them hope instead of despair. I made them believe their pain had purpose, just like the Chantry does. Right, Commander? It ended as well as anything else I've done. Corypheus would kill me on sight. I'll tell your people what they want. Everything I cared about is destroyed.
All right. So, Dagna is going to get to study your powers, and you will be as cooperative as you possibly can because your life is on the line. Dagna will study your powers, and then after that, well, you get to go over to Cullen, and Cullen is going to question you. And then after that, we'll see what happens.
Samson, you can still be of use to good people. What you know is less important than what you are. My Arcanist will study your resistance to Red Lyrium.
Do as you will, Inquisitor. Your kind always does.
I get why he did what he did, though. I understand it. He had people to protect and all this other stuff, so he thought, what? Lying to them and giving them hope instead of just letting them die without a purpose was better? And I can understand that to some extent, but at the same time, he should have had a spine and stood up to Corypheus. Better to die standing up and not bowing to a coward. Like, what was the point of all that? Samson, I want to check on Colin quickly, make sure everything's okay after that. Colin, are you okay after the whole conversation with Samson? Not, apparently. You are not okay.
Samson took everything from those Templars.
I know.
He corrupted their souls, twisted them into everything they stood against, everything they would have hated.
I feel sorry for them, Colin. At the end of the day, I really do.
I know the Red Templars fight for Corypheus, but I feel sorry for them.
They're barely human now.
I know.
The Red Lyrium left Samson's mind unaltered. He knew what he was doing. And he dares speak as though it were a mercy? The man's a monster. Dagna is far too kind a jailer for the likes of him.
It's over. Colin, it's over. You have to let it go. You have to let him go. You have to let the Templars go.
Samson is everything you say, but it's over. You have to let this go.
Over for us, perhaps. For Samson.
I know.
Not for those still controlled by Corypheus. The Red Templars needed to be torn down. We've broken Corypheus's army. I might have known some of them. If my life had gone differently, I might have been one of them. Do you ever wonder what would have happened if you had not been at the Conclave? If you'd never become the Inquisitor?
Oh, Colin, all the time. All the time. But you know what? I never would have met you, and for that reason and that reason alone, I'm fine going through it every single time all over again.
A life without you? Never.
Did you find what you need, Morrigan?
I can match the Darkspawn Magister's dragon. Yes. As for matching Corypheus, that is up to you, Inquisitor.
Well, if we get the chance, I am very much looking forward to it. I'm ready. I'm so ready to just end this and live my life.
I'm eager to try.
Then all that remains is to find Corypheus before he comes to us.
We've been looking for his base since all this began, with no success.
His dragon must come and go from somewhere.
Oh, what about the deep roads? We could send word to Orzammar, hire envoys to...
Guys, something's happening.
It seems Corypheus is not content to wait.
Good, I'm ready.
He's in the Valley of Sacred Ashes.
You either close the breach once more, or it swallows the world.
But that's Magnus. Wouldn't it kill him as well?
Does he care?
Inquisitor, we have no forces to send with you. We must wait for them to return from the Arbor Wilds.
I have no time. I have to go, Cullen. It's time. Let's just end this now.
I must go now, before it's too late.